Y'all see what I got on. I mean, this the only Kobe shirt I ain't got, but RIP my favorite player, my first role model in life. Like before I ain't went sideways in my life, I was a ball player. And the reason why I ain't picked up a basketball was because of Kobe Bryant. The reason why I wanted to be 6'6" and like that ain't turned out to be, but I wanted to be 6'6" because of Kobe Bryant. When I was in the first grade in the library, the first book I picked up was a Kobe Bryant book, and ever since then I was hooked. It's just a sad day. Like I was driving back from this location, and my homie in the back seat talking about, man, Kobe just died. I ain't want to believe it, so I'm telling him to look it up on Google, man. And he talking about he died in a helicopter crash or whatever. And I believed it because I watched the interview, and he always arrived at the games or whatever by helicopter, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, I just don't understand, like, even my homies don't understand how affected I am. Like, my whole day just been ruined. It ain't nothing but like two something now. And like I'm a real deal Kobe fan. Like I think he the greatest basketball player to ever touch the fucking ball, the greatest to lace up, and that will never change. Like ain't nobody can tell me otherwise. LeBron is great. It ain't about LeBron. It's crazy that LeBron beat his record and then not even 24 hours later Kobe died. That's kind of weird to me. And I ain't just a conspiracy theorist type of nigga. I mean, I do a little bit, but as I got older and matured, I kind of let that go. But this is crazy. And hopefully, I hope his daughters or nothing was with him. And it's crazy because I ain't never even get to meet this guy. This was on my bucket list, was to meet Kobe Bryant and chop it up with him and just tell him how big of a fan I was. Like that was on my bucket list. Y'all don't even understand, fam. Like that shit crazy. Like, just not having somebody. Kobe Bryant was my father, bro. Straight up. Like, you know, through the television screen, through the highlights and all that shit I used to watch back when I was young. And I just hate the fact. I mean, I like everybody's gonna send their condolences and all that, but everybody finna be on this sex so hard. All the analysts, they gonna be on this sex so hard. But would they be, you know what I'm saying? You know how they gonna be. You know how they gonna do. So they get them ratings on the TV shows. And that shit ain't finna be real, dawg. Jalen Rose. I fuck with Jalen Rose sometimes, but this nigga told me he ain't put Kobe in his top 10. And he dropped 81 on him. But watch him get cause today's Sunday, so watch on Monday how everybody just, you know what I'm saying? Man, I'm hurt, dawg. All the way in Arkansas, you know, I'm hurt, dog. And a lot of people who's really Kobe fans, man, I am hurt. I am destroyed. Like, I'm just out here just sipping on, you know what I'm saying? And, I mean, the greatest ever. You compare, people compare them to MJ. Okay, he MJ with a jump shot, with a 3-point, you know what I'm saying? And people would be like, man, How is it to go to LeBron passed him all these categories? Okay, if Kobe came into a Laker, he came in the game as a Laker, 17 years old. He had to prove himself. So he could have came in the game averaging 20, but he had to come off the bench and work his way up. And so he did what he did. And then LeBron had all that longevity or whatever you want to call it. Man, it's just fucking me up, man. I just can't. Bro, Kobe Bryant is the greatest player to ever touch a basketball, the greatest to lace up. I mean, from the mentality, that's why I can't call LeBron the GOAT. And I like LeBron, but he ain't a dog, you know what I'm saying? Would you rather for somebody to make the right play or live and die on your shot? I'm going to take the nigga that got the confidence in himself to hit that jumper. Man, that just shit is crazy, man. Like, basketball, either I'm trying to 24. I want number 24. You know what I'm saying? I remember watching the 2010 finals, game 7 in my living room. I was praying to God that the Lakers won. And it happened. And that's when Kobe got his 5th ring. I was there. I remember vividly. I was in the living room praying on the side where everybody was talking about some go Celtics. I was in that. Me and my homeboy was in the living room. He didn't see me, but I was in there praying that Kobe was gonna win his 5th title. And he did, man. Motherfuckers try to say, oh, okay, Kobe won his first 3 rings with Shaq, whatever, woo woo. Okay, but he went in and alright, Shaq left him, and he won 2 rings by himself. The second best player was Pau Gasol, and Pau Gasol ain't even top 50 player of all time. And don't give me that shit. I like Pau Gasol though, but you get what I'm saying. And to be real, the Lakers was good, but what we had, Derek Fisher, upcoming Andrew Bynum that end up just washing his whole career away. Lamar Odom, I guess he went in his prime. He was still good, but he went in his prime. You know, we had Pal, he was an all-star. You know what I'm saying? You know, Jordan Farmar and all them boys, you know, good role players, you know what I'm saying? Nothing like what LeBron and them be getting, all these super teams being formed every season. You know what I'm saying? Kobe ain't had it. You know what I'm saying? For when Shaq left, Kobe went through a good 3 to 4 years without shit. You know what I'm saying? And people be trying to forget that. And RIP to the greatest, man. I'm really hurt, man. And I know Oprah side, I know he probably gonna do some Kobe highlights and shit, you know what I'm saying? Cause you know he a real LeBron fan. I be watching this shit. You know what I'm saying? I know he probably gonna be watching his highlights and shit, but I just wanna let y'all know from my perspective, y'all probably don't even give a fuck. Cause I do hip hop reactions. You know, I'm trying to do I'm gonna give me a green screen eventually. When I get my money back up, I'm gonna get a green screen so I can start doing basketball and all sports and all that shit. Cause I like sports as much as I like music, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just letting y'all know that now. You know, I tried to do a couple of them, but it ain't really where I want it to be. So anyway, but it just fucks me up, man. I feel like, I don't know, man. I just wanted to meet him so bad. You know, just his whole, he wasn't street. He went from the hood or nothing, but he was grinding like he came from nothing. He grinded like he was poverty, you know what I'm saying? And that's really what I love about him, man. Like he takes no prisoners, like, you know what I'm saying? Man, I was watching his interviews and, you know what I'm saying, trying to apply to what his knowledge and try to apply to my everyday life, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just don't even understand it, bro. Like, R.I.P. Kobe Bryant, the greatest, man. He ain't get to have that boy that he really wanted. I mean, he love his kids. He a good father. Man, of course, I mean, but everybody, like all Kobe fans was really waiting for him to have a boy, you know what I'm saying? But hopefully, you know what I'm saying, God look over Gigi, that's her name, his daughter that's hooping like crazy. She gonna be cold as hell. By the time she gets when she's 16, she gonna be the truth, bro. She already true now, head fadeaways, but y'all look over her, look over his wife, and damn, man. But I'm out of here though.